Hey everybody, Nate Lee here, and I'm in my new studio space. And as you can probably see, I'm surrounded by boxes. I don't have my good lighting set up yet, so I'm just dealing with an overhead and a couple of windows in front of me and to the side. It's an overcast day here in Rhode Island too. So I need to get all that set up. I'd be a lot happier when I have my desk and all that. But I did get my chair set up, and for a week I've been teaching lessons just on my laptop, which works just fine, although it's nothing like the elaborate setup that I normally have. So I wanted to share with you today something that I used during lessons, and I actually used this earlier today and wanted to demonstrate for you what it does and explain to you why you need to be doing this. Now, for many of you, this is probably something you already know about and are doing, but also for many of you, especially if you're just getting into teaching online, this may not be on your radar. So what I'm talking about is speedtest.net, used to test your internet speed. Now, the way this works is that you go to speedtest.net and then you just click the big go button. And now it's going to give you three different readings. The first one is ping, which is also known as latency. And ping is how long it takes for a small data set to get from your modem to get to the source of the internet and then come back. And that just gives you an idea of how good your connection is to the source. Now, the second number it's going to give you is download speed. Now, I am using Wi-Fi right now. I'm not hardwired to the router, so 224 is really great over Wi-Fi. If I were hardwired to the router, it could be quite a bit higher. At my old location, I could be on the Wi-Fi and get about 200 and then be hotwired, be hardwired to the router and get more like 900 meg. So that's pretty great. This speed is great. Most of your students aren't going to have this speed. A lot of teachers don't have this speed. So then we've also got the upload. And if just in case it's not clear, the download speed is the speed that you can download stuff from the internet, or in your case, the speed that your students' video and audio is coming into you. Upload is the opposite. That's how fast your audio and video is getting to your student. Both of these are important. Mostly, I think upload is more important because it is more important to me for my student to be able to see and hear me clearly than the other way around, where I can see and hear them clearly, but they can't see and hear me all that clearly. But both of these numbers are really important. The download is pretty much always going to be a lot higher than the upload. I don't know exactly why that is, but that's just how it is. This download speed is great. The upload speed of 34 meg is actually pretty good too. Your typical home internet will have maybe 10 or 15 meg download with 1 to 3 meg upload, which is really bad. And that's what your students probably, most of them, have. And this brings us to the other reason that you should use Speedtest, because on your end, it's great for verifying that your equipment is all working properly. When something starts to go wrong in a lesson, maybe the video starts to get a little hazy or the audio cutting out. So you can go to speedtest.net and test your stuff to make sure it's right. But here is the other very important reason you should use speedtest.net. When the connection starts to get bad, most students just assume it is your equipment that is messing up. Now, it's nothing malicious, and it's not even thought through very much. They just tend to think, well, I checked my email earlier today and that went just fine, so it must not be that the problem's on my end. Even though most of the time the problem is going to be on your student's end, because you have a professional studio set up, or even if you're just getting started, you're paying attention to your equipment and hopefully checking to make sure it's working properly each day before you start lessons. But your student doesn't know that. They're not a professional teacher. And so what you can do is send them to speedtest.net and get them to test their internet speed. And then you can show them, hey, look, you're only getting 3 meg download, and that's just not enough to get clear video. And then you can direct them to some troubleshooting things they can do, or to upgrade their internet. So that's speedtest.net. I use it every day. It is a really incredible tool. The reasons you need it are both to check your equipment and so you can show your student what their speeds look like. You can check on their speeds for them and then really demonstrate what is wrong, or sometimes it will tell you what's not wrong. If they're getting incredible speeds, then you know you've got to look at something else. So thanks everybody for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click that like button for the YouTube algorithm. This is a brand new channel, and I would love to get some more subscribers watching this stuff. And also click that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. And if you're watching this on Facebook, then follow this Facebook page and make sure to like and share for the algorithm there too. And if you have topic requests for the future, feel free to reach out and ask for topics to be covered, and I'll be happy to cover them. And if you're looking to kickstart your business and go from zero to a really successful online music teaching business, make sure to check out my course, Lesson Business Blueprint. All right, bye everybody.